Hello, this is Shag, and since Shaggario Bros videos are probably going to be a little more irregular than solo projects, I thought I'd throw one of those in here too, I guess? This is Scribblenauts Unlimited. I've been playing it for a bit, though you wouldn't be able to tell since I had to back up and delete the data, because there's only one save file. But I guess we should begin, and there's going to be a bit of story without subtitles, so I might have to shut up, but I don't know. Because I guess Scribblenauts needed story.
Our story begins with Grandpa Edgar and Grandma Julie.
And I have no idea if you can hear it.
You might believe this, but Grandpa Edgar used to be the world's greatest adventurer. Grandma Julie would beg to differ. She was also an adventurer. Edgar would often brush away vines or open doors to be undisturbed for generations, only to find Julie was already there, having lunch. They competed like this on adventure after adventure. On one adventure, Julie beat Edgar to the top of a long-lost pyramid. The treasure she found was an engagement ring. The two of them semi-retired to start a family, and they continued starting that family until they had 42 children. One day, Mom and Dad gave Maxwell and me two amazing gifts. The first was a magic globe that let you travel anywhere in the world. The second was the most amazing notebook. This notebook let you write any word in it, and poof, the word would come to life. Our parents were worried about us turning out to be spoiled little brats, so they sent us out to face the challenges of the outside world. On the road to the city, we ran into an old man who said he was hungry. Maxwell made something to give him, but he played a nasty trick. The apple was rotten. Oh, the old man spat it out as soon as he tasted it and was very, very angry. As he cast some sort of magic, he called us spoiled little kids, and then disappeared. It didn't seem like anything happened. But when Maxwell turned to continue down the road, I couldn't follow him. The old man had put a curse on me that was turning me to stone. We didn't know what to do. Luckily, our brother Edwin's farm was nearby. Boy, you should have seen how angry Edwin was. He couldn't believe what we did to the old man. Said we probably deserved what we got. Lucky for us, Edwin knew about starites. Starites are magical objects born out of the happiness of others. If you do enough things to make others happy, you will find starite. Hopefully, if Maxwell used the notebook's power for good, he could collect enough starite to remove the curse. Maxwell said, "That's it. Go out and do good things for all the people I can find. I'm gonna get all the starites in the world and gonna make you better, Lily." So Maxwell grabbed his notebook and headed for the door.
And he fell out of the exposition and into the actual gameplay. Huzzah. Well, tutorial. Same thing. Walk to the farmer. I'll do what I want. Jeez. Anyway, so this is Scribblenauts, and if my audio isn't as loud as I think it is, and this story was completely inaudible, then basically Maxwell is a huge jerk, and now he has to fix it. Alright. Hello, farmer. I mean Edwin. These are little... This is one of the two types of things in the game, I guess. Little mini-events versus just minier events, I guess. I don't know. We gotta scrub this dirty freaking pig, yo. I don't think it's going to let me be too creative during the tutorial segment. So I'm just gonna hit this pig with soap until it cleans. I already know how to do all this. There's really no need to dispose of that soap, but whatever. You can write things and add adjectives. There are multiple ways to solve problems. Apparently ginormous is an English word now. There are hints and such. They don't really mean anything unless there are a few really vague objectives in some places, but it's not too much of a problem. Magic backpack, thing I never use. Some judges or something. And flying pigs. We have won the heart of cowboys, hippies, and a guinea pig over there. I guess the guinea pig's better than an actual pig. But not this cheating pig. Scribblenauts attempts to teach a moral lesson, saying that doing bad things is bad. Treat other people like you want to be treated. Cheat in a pig contest. Feed cannibals other humans. You know, moral lessons that the family needs to learn. Use Starlight Vision. I actually never used Starlight Vision either, honestly. I guess that would make sense. Help the sprout grow. That's totally still helping people, even though it resulted in disaster. Now, resetting the level is something you're actually going to have to do. There are several parts where it's do one thing or the other. Vulgarity, copyrighted materials, and proper nouns are not allowed. There are exceptions to that. This person wants the cat in the tree. The safest way to get a cat out of a tree is to murder the tree. That's probably not true at all, but that cat may or may not have broken some bones. But it's not my problem. We have learned the basics. Now we can start going to other places, and also we can play as Edwin. Yes, yes. And there are corgis in the background. Usually. But we can be this dude, you know, if we want to. But I don't particularly care. And it makes a lot more sense if you stay as Maxwell, actually. Because it's like, Maxwell needs to learn a lesson, but instead he's passing off his job to his random farmer brother. Oh well. Here's a realistic simulation of what's going on in the background right now. There's two of them. I don't know why they're confused and they're barking, but yeah, that's pretty much accurate. Alright, to the capital city. Journey, mystery, adventure, clouds, lazy people who can't fix their own problems. Alright. This kid is bored. How are we going to fix that? In some random dumb way. Upon getting entertained, he summons an entire parade. You may or may not want to get used to this kind of insanity. This car is parked illegally. How can we fix this problem? Oh, there's not a crusher. This is the suggesting stuff menu. It suggests things when you don't know what you're talking about. Often I don't know what it's talking about. What's a cromster? A boat, apparently. Nope, we're not doing the hospital yet. The corgi cannot push the car. I guess. Corgi away! For some reason, this one car, this jalopy, is pretty much invincible. I mean, to like normal harm. Ah, yes. But we can do something, I don't know, maybe boring, such as this. Park elsewhere! That policeman angrily threw a parking violation at it. Or a binder. Close enough. You make do with what you got. This cockroach is lonely, but he is of absolutely no consequence, as you can see. This policeman is also of no consequence after the fact. Let's complete all the various objectives in this city before going into any of the sub-levels. This graffiti is so unsightly. Now it is sightly. Hurrah! Well, that was easy. Maxwell's brother Clark says he needs a sidekick. We need to put someone in the phone booth. Can corgis solve our problems yet again? Or does it have to be a person? Corgi? Guess it might have to be a person. How about you're your own sidekick? Seems like that works. Yeah, you can summon your own brothers. It's kind of interesting. If you try to summon Maxwell, things happen. And, you know what, let's just do it. Let's totally summon Maxwell, you guys. Oh no, that doesn't look like Maxwell. It's an evil doppelganger. He's going to show us some of the nouns and adjectives that exist in this game if he feels like it. Such as Mothman. I didn't know Mothman was in this game. Hats off to me, apparently, because he summoned a pescatarian fistic hat stand. Yes. And a construction barrel. This kind of nonsense will go on until he's gone. You can also give any other NPC's notebook for the same thing. Irrational, non-royal NeoGAF. What the heck is NeoGAF doing in this game? This video is not sponsored by NeoGAF. Irrational is probably a good descriptor for their forums, knowing internet communities. And a hipster tree. You know what? Just give me that. Oh, I guess the wings are going to stay there. Anyway. Let's start this level over. You'll notice everything resets, but we don't have to do it again, unless something opened up an opportunity for another thing. Create a new fountain for the city. Place an object in this water, and then press the switch. For whatever reason, it pretty much allows anything. For example, now we learn the adjective fountain-like that you can add to anything, however strange that may be. I'm a fountain. It's only a temporary condition. I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's try an actual event. Play classic carnival games to win prizes. During these events, you're usually forced to wear a costume. Well, not really forced. Throw something to knock over the bottles, but don't cross the barrier. Just how dumb can we do this? Aw. Can't do that. Am I gonna have to do this in a boring way? I guess I can still do it in a semi-wrong manner. Pop the balloons without crossing the barrier. I got nothing clever. I'm pretty sure I tried to do this with some manner of machine gun at first. Who are we dunking? Oh, look, a hipster. What's with hipsters? I don't know. Huh. Guess corgis aren't very, ergonomic. Let's just be super vague and get the most vague thing we can possibly get. Hiya. I don't think we hit the target, but, who cares? So yes, these events give you... That ball won't stop bouncing. These events give you a full star rate, while most of the objectives in the places just give you part of a star rate. This guy wants to sail across the sea. Sure, why not? Have fun! Don't forget to shoot the cannons. Hey, you're not really leaving, are you? Whoops, that's a screenshot. Thinking's not really an adjective. Well, I guess it is. Whatever. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now, what else have we got going on here? No, I don't want to do that. Now for a quick way to survey the city. Whee! It's almost like cheating. These people are mad that there are clouds in the way. You can summon elements of nature and stuff. Screw your clouds. They are now gone. Well, slightly above. Once you get certain numbers of starite, you get a little cutscene where you're like, yo, sup, I got some starite. And then you're greeted with the handy world map. I forgot you had to unlock it. And Lily gradually turns to stone. So these are the areas we've got so far. We've still got one shard left in the capital city we might as well do. Once we find it. Jetpack's also handy. Here it is. This gorilla wants to be king. Well, I guess there's not much you can do other than crown him. Except that happens. You know, because it has to. Behold, a bug. I'm not actually moving this right now. And now I'm stuck. But we completed the level, so... To the world map! Let's just pick another area and call that a first video. Firehouse... Subway... Wait, no, I know. Definitely gotta do the diner. Let's just put that moral system into question, shall we? Oh, I seem to be in a plane. I don't think they'd allow those in a diner. Whoops. That was an accident. You're not supposed to be saying this. None of this is real. Also, the diner's all the way over there, Maxwell. How did you... Oh, whatever. Diner. Can we get this plane out of here? Good. Because I don't really need this. Feed the hungry guests. I think I mentioned this earlier. There's something about feeding a cannibal other humans. This restaurant has very different customers. Feed the schoolboy something to help him grow. Well, it's probably vegetables. Aw, hormones doesn't exist. What's a hexome? Here you go. I have no idea what the heck that is. Alright, let's try this again. You may have one green bean. Healthy food inspired me to grow up strong. Vegetables may not be for everyone. Please see your local doctor before eating vegetables. The vampire wants something new. Give him something to quench his thirst. Well, he obviously needs another red and thick drink. I have no idea what that could possibly be. Have, that. You don't look impressed. I don't know of any other solution to this one. Yeah, eat the whole glass, why don't you? That was delicious. Thanks for showing me a friendlier alternative. Now I won't have to attack humans anymore. Hooray! Feed this robot something it might eat. Seems legit to me. I fused with your robot food and upgraded to an android. Clearly makes sense. The cannibal has shown up for something special. Write something for the cannibal to dine on. I will have my usual. This is what I'm talking about. You literally cannot complete the game without feeding a cannibal his usual. I mean, I guess I can try and find a way around it. Let's see. Meat. Have something really vague. Eh? 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 No? Human-like cat? What am I doing? Ah! You have been tricked! Not that feeding you a cat with sentience is much better than feeding you a human, but at least I didn't feed you a baby. Vengeance. Nobody will notice. I have this mustache, so I must be in disguise. Anyway, now that atrocity is dealt with, what's over here? I'm so bored! Give me something to entertain myself! This man is demonstrating how to fail at a romantic relationship. Let's make him a video game. Congratulations, you've ruined everything. And he thinks it's hilarious. And now, the girlfriend needs something to make her feel better. Video games solve every problem. No? How about this video games? Did it just shoot a heart at that fly? What, you're afraid of it? Okay, I guess I would be afraid of a sentient Game Boy as well. Fine, we'll go with the cheesy route. Hey, stop ruining your relationship. Instead, have a relationship based entirely on materialistic goods. Hurrah. Now then. Guess we can try using this. The oven is on fire! See, I actually didn't realize that this was one of the things I was supposed to solve. I was like, that's how cooking works, right? It's totally how cooking works. Yeah. Yeah. Fire extinguishers are a very handy item in this game. And apparently they don't kill bugs. Oh, great. Maggots. Lovely. Is it insecticide? Is it $1,000? Murder! Very specific brands of murder. Insects are gross. You will not survive! That was kind of necessary. I'm trapped in the freezer. Trapped in the freezer with a badger, a taco, and an ice cream cone. How do you explain yourself, sir? Let's see if you can explain yourself now! Okay, I guess you can. What? Where'd you put the badger? Where did the badger go? You monster. Bring back the badger! Or I'll eat your cake. Whatever. So this Minotaur and this monster need another monster to join their scary club thing. Terrifying isn't a word? Since when? Thumping. Terrazzo? What? No, okay, let's try this again. This gerbil's terrifying! I suppose the normal course of action would have been to summon like a regular other monster. By the way, that mask is also what happens when you, summon something with a dire adjective. Like if you want a dire rat. It looks really dumb, honestly. I don't know how I got these wings either. This is also the health certificate, apparently. Alright, more questionable meal making and delivering. Give ingredients to the chef to make different dishes. Begin by adding 3 components of a pizza. For the stereotypical gamer. The chef's got absolutely nothing, so you actually need to give him dough. Yes, it will help make the pizza crust. Gonna give you some weird blue cheese for some reason, and how about... Meat makes for a great topping. Pizza now needs a secret ingredient. What would this guy eat? Oh, of course it doesn't exist. Yeah, sure. You get an insane bug. That pizza is truly delicious. Now we have to bake a phoenix. Because clearly that's how phoenixes work. First, we need a feather. Then I think we actually need to put fire itself into this cauldron. Because I guess we're short on supply of that. In this freaking kitchen. Yep. And then a bird part. Like such. A general component for creating a bird. Behold, a phoenix. How majestic. Things have a way of working themselves out. Our last customer wants us to bake a motorcycle. Clearly this makes sense. Let's make it make less sense. Excuse me? A monster truck tire will help create a windshield? I was going for, like, you know, a tire, maybe. Yeah. What if we just put a motorcycle in your motorcycle? Yeah, exactly. And now we can put a different motorcycle in your motorcycle. Wheels are already added. If you want to be that way, I guess. Let's see. What else do cool motorcycles have? Stupid things. Heck yeah, it will. You're gonna have the worst motorcycle ever. It's made of motorcycles. And the chef steals it. But it's okay, look, there's another one. I've solved this problem already. Look, I'm solving problems. Oops, I'm actually driving them. Oh, close enough. That gerbil is still terrifying. Alright, what next? This billboard needs to show what we sell here. Human flesh. What? Don't look at me like that, it's true. Oh, you're looking at me like that. I don't like the way you're looking at me. Stop it! Okay. Now, these dogs need a romantic dinner. Everybody who's seen any movies ever knows that they need pasta. This is how all dogs work. I should know. One of them is quite the tramp. And lastly, I forgot to fill this box with the gift! I'm the worst grandmother ever. You know what? I've got the perfect gift in mind. Surprise! Your box was filled with a box which contained singing people and a cake, I guess? I don't know. This diner disturbs me. Phone call. This is the apocalypse calling. This is the apocalypse calling. I guess we'll leave a message.